Hi. Today's my birthday. Well, as you're watching this today, it is my birthday. As of recording, it's not. So, anyways, today I wanted to spend my birthday about a video game that I hyper-fixated on for about 6 months of my life, from July to now. I'm gonna talk about stuff that you probably already know, or don't know, so stick around. I've played both routes and I try to find everything that I can from the game. That includes, just the Hikikomori route and the Sunny route. Not all the achievements, though. A little warm before I start talking fully about the game. There's spoilers in this video. If you don't know, why wouldn't you know? It's major spoilers about kind of everything in the game. So if you don't want to hear it, I would suggest just leave the video or not. I don't care. I'm not your parent. Do whatever you want. All right, to the first topic. Basil was never meant to be rescued. Yo, hold up. Yo, peep the Omori tattoo though. This shit hard. Hopefully you can see it. It's like, I'm facing this way. Shit cool though. Beginning of the game, it starts out with you hanging out with your friends, playing cards, playing hide and seek, talking to the NPCs, then heading over to Basil's house. Basil picks up a photo, and as he's about to describe the photo, the screen distorts and we're back in white space. After eating the coolest steak in the world, and coming back to find out Basil's missing, you have to find him. First time playing, you won't realize that Basil is missing on purpose. Remember, this is Sunny's headspace. He controls everything in his head. He erased Basil on purpose, which is why when you get to black space, the doors you go through, if you ever find Basil, he always dies. This is more obvious on 2 doors. Door number 14. Basil and Omori are riding on a boat. Basil tries to talk to Omori about something that's been bothering him for a while. Jesus fucking Christ. What the fuck? Basil tries to talk to Omori about something serious that's been bothering Basil for a while as they enter the cave. They come out the other side. Basil's head has been decapitated. Omori doesn't want to face the truth, so he'll do anything to stop it. The last door of the black space is the most obvious, where you find Basil and it looks like the neighbor room hallway. You find Hiro. Basil starts running after Hiro, only to be hit in the face by Kel with a ball, and swung with a bat by Aubrey. Sunny knows that Basil knows the biggest secret that Sunny is hiding from himself, and in order to keep that away from himself, he intentionally erases Basil from Headspace, and slowly erases Basil from everyone's memory. If you're on the Sunny route at the end of the black space, where you find Basil, Omori kills Basil as he sits on the throne of hands, knowing that he successfully avoided his trauma once more. God damn, I fucking read fast. Everyone's dialogue in Headspace is Sunny. Also, peep the Omori exhibit t-shirt that I got back like in August. If you were in California and you got this t-shirt, you're lucky. This is kind of a small one to think about just because, it's just dialogue in a video game. Like, you don't really even think about it. It didn't hit me until the second playthrough, but all the dialogue in the game is Sunny's head. When you speak to an NPC, it's Sunny having a conversation with himself. An easier way to put it is basically like a toddler playing with his toys and giving them voices. There's also moments where parts of Sunny's subconscious tries to talk about himself, about what he's doing. For example, Daddy Longlegs in the Lost Forest, or the Coral Branch in the Deeper Well, calling him the Dreamer. Sunny doesn't want to face his issues, instead he just sleeps in his dream world where everything is okay. He distracts himself from reality so he doesn't have to face it. That's why you see something in Headspace. It's his subconscious telling him, hey, this is still here. You can't keep running away from this. But Sunny has repressed it so much that now he doesn't know what he's running from. The oldest, the wisest, and the favorite. I'm just showing off more of my Omori merch. So here's another t-shirt. It's Red Hands. 3 great creatures that the Coral Branch talks about and how it's connected from the dream world to the real world. The oldest being Humphrey, from a children's book called Hungry Humphrey. Being that he was a child, this is his earliest memory in Sunny's mind. The wisest being Abby, Omori's first imaginary friend. You actually see Abby in the game all the time, but you fully see her in the Hikikomori in the Abyss. The favorite being the yellow cat. Being that Sunny's so connected to his friends and he loves his friends so much, and he hung out with them a lot at the playground, which is why the playground is the first area you end up in. The Hikikomori route. Again, this is another show off of my merch. I have the Sweetheart crop hoodie. This is actually really sick. Look. It's the difference of Sweetheart. There's Perfect Heart, there's Sweetheart, There's Robo Heart, and then Mutant Heart. You can also see them over here too. Perfect Heart, Sweetheart, Robo Heart, and Mutant Heart. I think Mutant Heart's my favorite. She's cute. Look at her. It's adorable. I want to talk about this route. In the community of Omori, everyone says the neutral endings of the game is far worse than the bad ending. Personally, I disagree. The entirety of the Hikikomori route is worse than all of the neutral endings. You are essentially letting this boy to continue to destroy himself and completely consumed by his dark thoughts. The route gets really dark at the end when you enter the abyss, when you find skeletons chained on the wall. And when you interact with one of them, especially with the one with the bow on its head, the dialogue says, "This is Aubrey." And that single piece of dialogue tells me that the other skeletons are Kel and Hiro. It also tells me, same thing that happens to Basil and Aubrey, they get transported to a different world. Happens to the other three. But since the three of them don't know the truth entirely, they get remade by the slime girls, which I'll talk about later. Another area where you can find is a secret path in Sweetheart's castle. Instead of going down, you go right. Going up the ladder, you find a bunch of skeletons hung and being tortured. Basil wasn't the first one to be erased. This happened multiple times before Basil, and the first was Abby. Abby, like I said before, is Omori's first imaginary friend. Abby was sent to the abyss because Abby was the first one to step over the line of the truth, and Omori doesn't like that, which is why the line of Coral Branch says, "The friend that you have lost in this world." The day he was removed, he was reborn somewhere else. The abyss is like the back of his mind, something he doesn't want to see or even think about. Entering the abyss, you find Abby, and you fight her. After defeating her, you are given two choices, to kill her or spare her. Killing her honestly gives you like the worst fucking item in the game. You're given a piece of like an eye of her, and it takes away all of your health and gives you a lot of damage. Now if you're quick, that's really cool, but you're given 2 HP. It's not really a good trade. But also when you kill her, it's just bone chilling. It's a sudden realization that Omori controls this world. Sparing her erases the truth from Abby's mind, and she gives you 8 gifts, which are the strongest weapons and charms for each of the characters. And where you find the gifts are the various amount of tentacles you've seen around the game. Abby's been poking from the abyss since the beginning of the game, and after your first playthrough, after seeing all the things that Sonny does to himself and avoid any part of the truth with all the self-destructive ways by killing and torturing his friends in his mind, distracting himself, you realize Sonny has a form of self-hatred in himself. He beats himself up so much that he killed Mari, that he entirely makes up a world in his head to avoid reality. But he truly never knows what will happen if he speaks the truth. Either his friends will hate him, or they will forgive him. He would never know. The slime girls make the new friends. Yo, now that we're talking about slime girls, I can show off my slime girls t-shirt. Let's go. Last thing I really want to talk about is the slime girls. When you're in Humphrey, you see them making different versions of Sweetheart. If you go into Miranda's room, you see 3 skeletons hang on the wall. And my theory is that she makes the new versions of your friends. You see all the hearts and the eyes on the right. And the 3 skeletons are Aubrey, Hiro, and Kel. And it feels like Marina makes them every time they step out of line with Omori. That's it. That's the theory. That's like the quickest one I have. It's like a quick little starter. You know, you can talk about it and shit. That's it. I'm done with the game. Unless I get the achievements. That's pretty much it. And I'm done with this video. So I hope you have a good day. Bye. Beam boom bing. Beam boom beam beam boom boom beam beam beam. Is this still the same fucking recording? Fucking bitch. Will you fucking Will you fucking Bro, come on. Just like focus and shit, you know? Why the fuck you gotta be so hard on me, bro? And you fucking do shit, bro. Come on, over here, come on, come here. I'm not doing this like a fucking vlog camera, bro. I am not recording this shit like this. I just at least want the intro, bro. I'm right here. Come on.
just want to show off the fucking hoodie.
The oldest being Humphrey from a children's book called Hungry